What's up, everyone? This is Xeno Primo 3 here, and today I am doing the review of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game Egyptian God deck, Slifer the Sky Dragon, which is a structure deck that, of course, many Yu-Gi-Oh! Fans like me are waiting for this moment. It's kind of cool because, we get to expect after years of, Egyptian God cards exist and stuff, Konami finally decided to make a structure deck, which is pretty cool. So, the cover looks really neat and stuff, so I absolutely love the art of Slifer the Sky Dragon's Thunder Force attack. Looks pretty cool. Even though it looks it does look similar to actually it was drawn out from the manga of Yu-Gi-Oh! So, it looks really cool. I like the idea how they use hieroglyphics on the box. So let's review the back of the package. Slifer the Sky Dragon, reveal yourself, my all-powerful beast. That's what the Pharaoh would say. Slifer the Sky Dragon, whose power grows with each card in your hand, finally has his very own structure deck, along with Obelisk. Because if you can see that mat right there, that play mat right there, you'll catch a glimpse of Obelisk and Slifer. Even though they were both drawn out of the manga and then created into a card like that one, for example. But it looks really cool. So for the monsters, however, we get Slifer the Sky Dragon, Millennium Seeker, Talus the Little Angel, Breaker the Magical Warrior, Beast King Barbaros, Nine-Tailed Fox. Well, for those of you who are Naruto fans or Pokemon fans, that name was actually taken because, don't blame it on me, but blame it on Konami for using that name, though. Well, Nine-Tailed Fox, because that name... Whatever, off topic, yeah. But, again, Nine-Tailed Fox. So, so there's Phantom, Sky Blaster, Card Guard, Celigo Claw Crow. It's a weird name, I know. Electromagnetic Turtle. I heard many stories about that card because, I won't go into details about that because, I'll explain it when I open this out of the package. And we got Breaker the Dark Magical Warrior. Man, that's another support or evolution. There's Scapegoat, which is the dead version of Scapegoat, which is a spell card. Quick play spell, sorry. Arima, the Wicked Warden, and we got two more Arimas because there's 3 copies. And then we get the Duke Shade, the Sinister Shadow Lord, Clock Wyvern, Tinyi Spirit, Vishuddha, and Reactor Slime. That's it for the monsters. And for the spells, however, we get... Even though some of them were iconic, most of them aren't, so we got Soul Crossing, Thunder Force Attack, which is the card right there on the box, which is the support of Slifer the Sky Dragon. Swords of Revealing Light, right there. That card was one of the most iconic spell cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! History. Harpy's Feather Duster. It used to be a banned card, but now Konami decided to make that limited. Well, I think they unbanned it, so... Banned it, sorry. Anyways, moving on. Monster Reborn, Book of Moon, Enemy Controller, Pot, which is Kaiba's favorite quick play spell, which is Enemy Controller. Again, moving on. Pot of Avarice, March of the Monarchs, Supply Squad, The True Name, One-Time Passcode, Lair of Darkness, and Draw Fate. And the last thing we can do, right there is traps. So, Ultimate Divine Beast, Mirror Force, another iconic trap card, or iconic cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! History. Metal Reflect Slime, sorry. for the speech impediment. Moving on. The golden apple. And back to the front, which doesn't make any sense, because, I mean, who would name the trap card, who would name the trap card back to the front? Doesn't make any sense. Yeah. And then the last one, like, the structure deck includes, of course, 34 common cards, 4 super rare cards, 4 ultra rare cards, the golden stuff, and then 1 double-sided deluxe game mat, which is this one. Alright, so, and then I've already downloaded Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links and then Yu-Gi-Oh! Neuron, because even though my best friend and I used to have played Yu-Gi-Oh! All the time, so it's pretty obvious. So let's get this opening started, so shall we? I'm not trying to be like the next, Simply Unlucky and stuff, because even though he does like a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh! Content along with Simo. So, out of the package, so this man looks really cool. I'll review this after opening that. So, here we go. Okay. Weird. Alright. Let's get this thing started. So, sorry, I forgot to show you guys. So, the first thing I gotta do is, like, again, we gotta show the monsters. So, my rule of this review on Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards is either I can just put the monsters right there, the spells, and the traps. So, let's get this thing started. So, sorry for the Sky Dragon, Soul Crossing. Fun fact, this is actually from the anime of Yu-Gi-Oh! When, well, I'm not gonna spoil it because that was in Season 2 and how Kaiba uses, so. And it's cool when it's a quick play spell. That's neat. Sure to say neato, so let's put that in the spell. Thunder Force Attack, which is also a quick play spell. Millennium Seeker. Man, I like the art and stuff. And this guy looks similar to Shoddy Shin, but he looks really cool and stuff. I mean, he does look exactly like Shoddy Shin, which makes sense. Millennium Seeker? Catchy name. Man, it's dark. No wonder. So, I like the art. Evil, good. Well, it could mean the Feather of Mott. So, Monster Zone. Sorry about that. That way I get to show you the cards. Ultimate Divine Beast. Man, it's a continuous spell. And this is actually drawn out of the manga. Either in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist or Yu-Gi-Oh! R, because depending on which one you're reading, or you see, and so it makes sense. And it's freaking cool. Better card. It looks freaking cool. Alright. Set this right there. Sorry about this, because my camera angle is just kind of low and stuff. Basically. Alright, much better. Anyways. Tell us the little angel. He seems pretty neat, but cute. He kind of reminds me of an egg with angel wings, but that looks really cool. Alright, Reactor Slime. Now this card, I mean, this is actually one of the Legendary Duelist 6-pack. Sorry, I don't know what I meant to say is like Legendary Duelist 6, which is a card that you get to special summon, like, slime tokens, similar to Reflect Slime or Cyber Jam, whatever. I mean, this card looks really cool, though. He looks like the monstrous version of T-1000 from Terminator 2. Yeah. Harpy's Feather Duster. One of the most famous and most iconic spell card in Yu-Gi-Oh! History. I mean, again, this card was actually used by my Valentine, because even though it has the ability to destroy all spells and traps your opponent controls, because that's what it does, you know. But looks really cool. It used to be banned, but fun fact, it used to be a forbidden card, but now they unbanned it, so it's limited. Looks really cool. It's rare. Let's put that. Breaker the Magic Warrior. Yep. If this card is normal or placed, I mean, this is it. I mean, his effect is like a continuous effect. So, and this is the card when, of course, Yugi defeats, or should I say, spam the same move with this guy after, you know, defeated Weevil Underwood in Season 4. Spoilers, but yeah, if you guys already seen Season 4, then you don't need to worry about spoilers. Beast King Barbaros. I mean, I heard many stories about this card. You can normal summon it without attributing, but fortunately its attack points becomes 1900. So, But it can also attribute 3 monsters, though. Similar to Guilford the Lightning, because you can sacrifice 3 monsters. And even the Egyptian God cards, because they require 3 sacrifices. So, yeah. He looks really cool. I have like a bunch of copies of this guy, so put them right there. Nine-Tailed Fox. I mean, he looks similar to Kurama from Naruto, but more of like Ninetales from Pokemon, but not even close. I mean, this one is a zombie and it's fire. I mean, in Pokemon, Ninetales was a fire type, so it's pretty funny, but not the greatest, because, you know, copyright reasons. Put that right there. Alright, next card. Phantom Skyblaster. Ugh. I mean, he's a fiend, alright, even though, I mean, this guy can also, this card can also special summon, like, you know, Skyblaster tokens. Which makes sense, because that's similar to, you know, Reactor Slime over there, so it's pretty neat. And I thought he was going to be a tuner monster, so, Alright. Cardigard. Man, that looks dark. I mean, he is a manta ray, alright. And we got that, you know, card on top, because he's probably in attack position. Should have been defense instead of attack. Unless, of course, that it has the same cover art like this one, because you can catch a glimpse of that. So, I mean, Fiend is alright, though. And, dude, you can place 1 guard counter on this card, and, man, he gains 300 attack points. For each guard counter on it. Similar to Breaker, the Magical Warrior. Because even though Breaker has, like, and even Silent Magician, you can place a spell counter on her as well. So, this one can gain an additional attack points for each guard counter. Alright. Caligo Claw Crow. Oh. I mean, he's a winged beast. This effect looks kind of... This effect looks pretty cool, because you can special summon this card from your hand. Like, similar to... Well, not Lord Gaia the... Not like Swift Gaia the Fierce Knight or Lord Gaia the Fierce Knight. But from a different card, at least. Like Cyber Dragon, because if you don't have no cards on... the monster on the field, you get to special summon him. But this one is pretty different, because, you know, if you control a dark monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon Caligo Claw Crow once per turn this way. Seems pretty interesting. What is up with dark monsters anyway? I was expecting like lights or anything. It's hard to tell. You got Electromagnetic Turtle. I mean, this guy... I mean, I heard many stories about this card. I mean, his offense points is like pretty higher and stuff, but his attack points